Eh, dude. Would you like to notify the masses or shall I?
Uh, you can.
Okay.
Okay, I can.
We'll just both up notify them. Double ping. Nobody will get upset.
What if I just quoted you and then had an eyes emoji?
I mean, nothing's stopping you.
There we go.
Fantastic and incredible. Perfect.
Oh, I was gonna brush my hair. I'm gonna get my brush.
Come get y'all brush. Oh, goodness. I think it's March. It's March of 2022. March is the third month in a 12-month year, which means we are one quarter through 2022.
You.
What is this madness? Anarchy.
Honestly, it's pretty disgusting.
Yep.
For real. I can't believe March comes every single year. Like, really.
I mean, the nerve of it.
Really, yeah. Like,
I mean, I have a
I
soft
know,
spot for March particularly, but like, I don't think we really need April. We could skip April.
but not April 1st.
True. Okay, I already forget that May exists anyway, so let's just skip May. Hey, Salem.
I have. Hey, Salem. I have family members who were born in May. Does this
We
skip?
will compress their birthdays into April.
Okay, all right. This sounds good. Sounds good.
Perfect.
Oh, but April is the tax month.
True.
Okay, how about we move April 1st to May 1st and then just delete April?
You have a point. Is anything in June worth happening?
Well, um, wait, oh no, does daylight savings time happen again this month? Or is that in April?
Oh no.
If
Not
it's in
again.
April, we should just delete April.
Yes. April Fools can be May 1st because I
April fooled you. It's not in April.
exactly. April Fools, we got rid of the entire month of April.
Yeah, yeah. Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Exactly. Okay, so let's see.
Improvise.
We could probably ditch January. I'm okay with keeping February because I like some of its vibes. March stays. Although if we deleted March, I would cease to age.
Oh, yeah, you say that like you age anyways.
I am so human, Ink. How dare you? Shush.
You know what? You're right. You have lots of bones and
So
muscles.
many bones. So many bones and muscles, and some of them uh some of them I was probably born with.
Like at least a few.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I currently have song time set to? 5 minutes, alright. I can't remember why I switched it to 15 a while ago, but I did. Because y'all have no rights.
Well, they were gremlin goblins, and they
They are
decided
always gremlin goblins.
well, but they kept interrupting in the middle of like the dating sim, I think.
Oh yeah, it was Hazelcat. That was the problem.
Yeah, Mason the Beloved. Oh, I didn't get to watch the VOD. Which route did you pick?
We didn't actually get all of the way through it because it was late and I was
Yeah,
sick of
we
sitting still. So I think we're going for...
You say, Reese, I'm coming over to your house.
the the blonde skittish one. Henley, no.
Oh, baby.
Yes, him. The baby. I can't... Okay, it's not Finley. It's not Mason. It's not Landry. It's not Reese.
Laundry.
So who's the last person? Landon, no. No.
Limburger.
Blorbo.
Lorbo.
Laundry Hamper. No, wait, that's their ship name. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Haywood, no. Here. Harambe.
I'm looking up Pussycat characters.
Horticulture. Chip.
Hayes.
Hayes! There we go. Hayes, Harambe, same difference.
I want you to think very carefully about what you just said, and then get back to me in a little bit.
I stand by what I said. I've thought very carefully, and in conclusion, I'm not taking anything back.
That's an interesting choice.
How does that make you feel? She's dead.
Like I'm filled with bees.
And clapped. Also, hi, Nathan.
It isn't.
All right. Do we have anything else to get out of the way before I open the block game? Any song times, or are you just going to wait until I start to do something and then redeem them all because you're the worst?
/ affectionate.
Yes. Yes, Salem. Your messages are going... Yes, message. Through... yes, good. I have a new record for the awkward path hallway lean thing where you both lean to one side and then the other.
Oh no.
Or at least similar situations. Thank you, Nightbot. It is time to drink some water. So, we had a mom bring in her 2-year-old and her 2-month-old daughters. And she had been in once before while I was working, and I was getting the really skittish, slightly high-maintenance Karen vibes of, I can't let anyone else touch my precious infant daughter because everyone else is incompetent, especially this teenager standing right in front of me. And so, I mean, fair. I picked up most of my knowledge of what to do with babies through just osmosis and guessing, so I could be wrong sometimes, but so far, all of the babies I've held have been fine.
I think it's just about being empathetic enough to understand that this is a tiny human who doesn't quite comprehend the world yet.
Well, that, and also understanding just cognitively that they cannot hold their neck up, they are incredibly floppy, they are incredibly squishy, and if you hold them in this way, they will die.
Yeah. Oh,
that too. Anyway, so she's one of the more skittish moms who gets antsy about where we put the baby, what we do with the baby, whether we put the baby in a swing or a bouncer, or leave the baby in their car seat or what. And so sometimes when moms do that, I will just open the gate to the nursery area and let them walk their baby in the car seat in themselves. Because one, I am not strong enough to lift babies in car seats very easily because car seats / carriers are incredibly unwieldy. and I have short arms. So I usually have to like awkwardly waddle holding the car seat, and that doesn't inspire confidence in new mothers. So sometimes I just let them put their kid down themselves. So that was what I was trying to do. But we also have a rule, under penalty of our supervisors getting super mad at us, that we cannot let anyone, kid or parent, open the door into the nursery. It has to always be us, because otherwise we don't have eyes on who's going in and out, and somebody could just kidnap a child. Which is tough when your hands are full of 2 crying babies and you have to let a 4-year-old out to go home and unlock the very complicated baby gate contraption with 0 hands, but it's hard sometimes to get across to the parents that no, they know, yes, that was very helpful of you to open that, but no. Oh, you're already leaving? Okay, well, next time I'll explain that to you. So,
Yeah.
oh, and the first time that she came in with her 2-month-old, okay, bit of context. The place where I work is split into 2 rooms with a half-wall divider. Pre-COVID, 1 half was for older, like preschool kids, 1 half was for infants, and another room down the hall was for 4 through 9-year-olds. Post-COVID, they all go in the 1 room, and the infant room has been turned into my boss's office and a storage place. So we don't go in there much, except to get stuff. We don't let kids in there. And
Why?
because we can't keep an eye on them properly, and they have free access to my boss's computer.
No, I mean, why combine all rooms into 1 room?
Because there aren't enough kids to staff 3 rooms. And if you put like 1 staff member on one side of the half wall and 1 side on the other, either legally or at least my workplace policy is that if there are children on the baby side of the half wall, there has to be an adult staff member with them. So if you put a single baby across the half wall, that means you are stuck there for as long as the baby is there, no matter how many other kids are in the main area. Which means your 1 coworker, it's 2 of us to a shift right now, gets to deal with everything and everyone else, which doesn't work well. So instead, we put the babies down in the main room, which I hate because the toddlers will not stop touching the babies, and the toddlers don't know how to touch babies, and one of them tried to smother a baby last week. I think. I didn't get good luck because I picked the toddler up under the armpits, like Lion King style, and just booted them somewhere else, but you should not be that close to a 6-month-old and trying to pinch her nose shut. I don't care that you're 1. Still no.
Yeah.
Anyway, all this to say, we don't put kids over on my boss's side of the nursery / the office / whatever it is now, unless they are children of staff members of my workplace, and then they get to go back there to eat snacks because we're not allowed to give any of the other kids snacks, and it's very complicated, and there are a lot of rules that don't all make sense. But anyway, so this woman brings her 2-month-old in, and I go to let her, last week, which was the first time, I go to let her bring the car seat in. I'm expecting her to put it down over in the staff corner, which is where we usually put the car-seated babies to keep them a little bit out of the way, at least of getting trampled, until they start fussing enough that we need to get them out and put them more in the line of fire of children with grubby fingers who want to touch the baby. Anyway, she does not do that. She walks all the way across the nursery to the half-wall divider, unlocks the half-wall, and goes and tries to put the baby down in my boss's office. Because the last time she came in was pre-COVID, before this new one was born, and the baby still went over there. I dither a little bit and try to explain to her that we don't have kids over there right now. And her boss goes, no, it's okay. This baby can stay. I'm like, what? Why? What? Who? Wow. Who? So then the baby just stayed next to my boss's desk while she did paperwork, question mark. I don't know why that baby was special, but that was what happened to the baby. So fast forward to today, I'm thinking that the mom was probably going to expect to put the baby back in my boss's office again, because that was what she did last time. And she's still very high strung about, itty bitty being around other kids. To be fair, with 2-month-olds, I get it. They're not very sturdy until like 5 or 6 months. They're really floppy.
Yeah, and honestly, even at like 5 or 6 months, they're, instead of just Play-Doh that's been out in the sun for a while, it's like Play-Doh that was next to a refrigerator.
Exactly. Because, like, 9 months, you start to get the crawlers and sometimes early walkers. 6 months, they're just starting to roll over, get up on their hands and knees, figure out how to use their leg muscles to crawl, which means they can hold their head up properly.
Yeah.
You go a few months prior and there are no neck muscles, it is just spaghetti. And if you tip them forward, the baby's head goes sploot. If you tip them backwards, the baby's head goes sploot, and you don't want the baby's head to go sploot. So you have to be very, very careful about the baby's head. So she brings...
just like toddler and like not even, but like baby infant skulls are very, very soft because they are essentially...
Well, they have to be soft to squish out of the womb.
Well, yeah. Yeah. So it's
Plus, it lets their brain expand if they fall, which means, yes, worse head injuries, but fewer brain injuries. Because that way their brain can swell without, incredible amounts of damage.
Exactly.
Also, hi, Sylvie. So anyway, she's holding this baby in the carrier, and I'm trying to facilitate the transfer process and trying to figure out if she's going to go put the baby in my boss's office again, or if I need to ask my boss if that's happening today, or if I should take the baby. And she's like, and I'm like, do you want to walk her in, or do you want me to take her? And he's like, oh, you could. We go back and forth for like 5-10 solid seconds of me trying to figure out whether she wants me to take the carrier or whether she wants to take the carrier herself. And it's just completely misinterpreting each other. And I'm trying to open the gate because we'll need to do that either way. And she's trying to open the gate because she thinks that will be helpful, but she's not allowed to open the gate, so I'm trying to stop her from doing that. And I just kind of give up and stop after she gives me the weirdest look. After a bit of that, I'm like, do you want me to take the baby or not? What do you want from me, ma'am? So I just unlocked the door and opened it and stood back. And she brought the baby in and set the baby down and walked out and gave me another weird look. On the bright side, she did set the baby down where the baby went instead of in my boss's office.
Yay.
And then made some comments about how it was the baby's nap time and she was very fussy and a precious snowflake angel, etc., etc., and so we might have to hold her the entire time, or maybe sit by her carrier and rock her. When you have 15 to 20 kids in a room and 2 staff members, you don't get to sit down and rock the baby.
No.
There is none of that.
No. When they're older, you can like set them on your hip and wander around.
But again,
because you don't have to worry about their like neck or their head. But when they're tiny baby,
it's 2 hands mostly.
Yeah.
And you can't do other childcare things with 2 hands aside from yelling at people across the room.
Yeah, and it's not very effective.
And at this time, my coworker had her hands full of her 2-year-old, who was sleepy and thus having a terrible day, and wanted to be held the entire time, and the 1-year-old who tried to smother someone last week, because she gets fussy immediately in, like, almost a malicious way. Like, she's not
Hmm.
actually sad. She just wants other kids to have less attention than she does.
Interesting.
Yeah. She usually starts doing it when another baby starts crying and we pay attention to that baby. And she's like, I'm a baby too. How dare you? And then she fusses for the entire rest of the time till her mother picks her up. Anyway, 2-month-old immediately starts fussing. I'm like, I cannot sit here and rock you. So I get her out of the car seat. Also, the I don't like the car seat straps because the baby's arms do not go back out through the car seat straps because the babies don't like bending that way. So it's very difficult to actually get a baby out of there, which I guess is the point because you don't want the babies to get out of there on their own. But babies get really mad when you try to get them out of their straps. Anyway, and I pick the baby up and I'm hoping she'll go to sleep if I hold her, and then I can put her down in one of our swing things and have my hands free again. And my boss goes over and is like, uh, can you like put her in a swing or something so you have your hands free? And I'm like, why are you so completely attached to the illusion that we can actually have this many kids to 2 staff members? Like, it doesn't work. She's convinced it does because that's how it used to be. But we used to have like 8 staff members in the room. Well, I say we. I wasn't hired till last fall. And it sounds like a madhouse. As it is, we barely have enough. We sometimes barely have enough room for everybody who wants to be around the coloring table. We don't, actually. They start shoving each other because there is not enough square footage for this many kids. Where was I? Yes, so I start holding the baby. My boss is like, well, how about you put her down? And I'm like, I'm trying to get her to go to sleep first.
Yeah.
And so then I just kind of carried around an incredibly squishy 2-year-old for a while until she calmed down, and then I stuck her in a swing. And then spent the rest of the time she was in running interference because all of the babies kept wanting to put their hands on her face. And
Yeah.
that was my adventure today, question mark? I mean, honestly, different parts of work were more of an adventure, but I'm going to start Minecraft now.
Block game. But like, honestly, childcare is a lot more work than people think it is, which is funny because like everyone's like so the cultural understanding of like single parents is always like, wow, you're so brave and good, and they are so brave and good, but like for some reason working at like a nursery or as a babysitter, it's like, oh, so you took the easy job, like,
Well,
babe, I
yeah,
did
because you're
not.
getting paid to just hold cute babies, aren't you?
It's like, have you ever been around a small child?
Have you ever
Have
been
you?
around several people's small children at once?
And at least one of them is always unsatisfied with something or another
Uh
that is
huh.
currently happening.
It's not. I would really love if childcare work was a field where tipping was normalized.
Yeah.
Like, your
At
kid tells
this,
you how much fun they had coloring and you put a 5 in the jar on the counter.
yeah. On the other hand, though, I think the reason tipping isn't normalized with that specifically is because with other jobs like food service or like repair work, tipping is uh repaying a material service, a material thing. And it feels kind of weird. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm saying it would feel kind of weird for people to say, you have done an extra good job at caring for human beings.
But the amount of tip is kind of culturally proportional to how happy you are with the service that the person has provided. Like, yes,
Yeah,
it's considered rude not to tip a base amount, but people add extra if their pizza delivery driver had to drive through bad weather, or their waiter was super chill about this thing, or blah 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 blah. Like, It's if you liked this, you give this person extra money because otherwise they're making below minimum wage.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you should that like childcare workers shouldn't be tipped. I'm just saying conceptually I understand how it's a little bit harder for people to get into the mindset of tipping when it specifically involves children.
I mean, honestly, I would take parents just being genuinely appreciative that we exist as tips. There are like 3, maybe 4 parents who really come into work and they get it. They get how hard what we are doing is.
Yeah. The
All of the
the
rest of them are varying degrees of thank you for providing this obligatory service that I deserve, and my child, a precious angel, was clearly not difficult at all. Goodbye. Your life means nothing to me.
the parents who genuinely appreciate what you do are always the best ones to have conversations with before or
Uh,
after they pick up the kid. Like they're always the one who's like, I totally understand that my child would throw Thomas the Tank Engine, which the small Thomas the Tank Engine toys that has like a battery in it and weighs like a half pound, and you don't realize it until suddenly it's flying at your face. I understand my child did that. I'm so sorry. We will
mm-hmm.
work on that at home. And they're genuine about it. They're like, I'm so sorry. Here, have this like piece of candy I have in my bag. I don't know how to repay you. I'm sorry my child was difficult to deal with. And you can tell that even if they're not the best parents, they are invested in their child's
Uh,
safety.
they have enough self awareness and awareness of their kid to recognize that what you do is a difficult service and their kid is probably difficult in one way or another, and they appreciate. I I really love when parents are appreciative of, like, at work going the extra mile, as it were. Like,
Yeah,
you get your kid back and they're not just not bleeding and not dead, but like, Miss Cat sat down and had an entire race and commentated every single round of the car race, and now your daughter is obsessed with the car race and will not stop talking about all of the different racers. Like, she would have been fine if I'd left her in the corner watching a movie. That technically would have fulfilled my job requirements. Like, there's one
yeah,
mom who will come in and thank us just like effusively, and also make her daughter thank us for stuff like reading to her and sitting down and playing with her. And like, yes, that is pretty much standard fare for my job, but also it's still not easy. Like, getting hands on with kids takes a lot of emotional energy. And just the simplest thing of a parent going, I see this and I am grateful that you care about my kid as much as I do, is
yeah.
revolutionary.
It's having anyone really be like, oh, it's okay, honey, I totally understand. When you like do something or you genuinely put effort into something, or you're like, I couldn't do X, Y, and Z today, but I'm gonna do my best next time. We did this other thing instead. And they're like, don't even worry about it, sweetie, you're all good. I really appreciate your putting in the effort. Something about that is just like, it's so comforting. It's like,
Who
thank you.
the who enforce manners,
Like,
and
I'm
especially
currently, I'm,
yes.
I, you cut out.
Um. Hello. Hello. probably fine. Anyway, the parents who make their kids clean up the toys they are playing with, because it's like, parent comes pick kid up, it's like, okay, little Johnny, it's time to go, and little Johnny runs to the door, and the parent expects to be able to immediately leave with little Johnny. Meanwhile, little Johnny has upended the entire bin of cars, and now you can't make him clean them up because the mother expects little Johnny to immediately come out so they can leave and go get lunch or something. Which is frustrating, especially when the kid is a brat who thinks they're above the law, and you can't enforce that on them because their parent is not going to back you up on that you need to do this before you leave thing. But the parents who do, the parents are like, okay, yeah, you're not coming out of this gate until you pick that up, are incredible.
Legends, icons, and the moment. It is, I think it's the fact that they care to one degree or another about your general well-being as well as whatever task you are completing that really hits home, which sounds like the absolute bare minimum. And it kind of is, but at the same
but
time,
it's really
it's
not.
just, yeah.
Like, this is
'Cause
technically a variation of the customer service industry. A bit of an eclectic one, but technically half of my job is Karens, but the Karens have children.
the children are the Karens.
Gasp.
But like, I have a commission I'm doing right now, and due to some health reasons, I have not been able to be particularly timely with replying to emails and stuff. And I let them know, and they were like, "Oh no, it's totally understandable. You take all the time you need. We can pause the commission process if you need time to like take a break and heal." And I was like,
Basic human decency.
"You're so nice." And like, again, it really is just basic human decency. Like, it's just, yeah, it's logically speaking, this is probably something that you need to do in order for the other things to go more smoothly. But it's just nice.
It's still nice.
Yeah.
There's one mom who, well, first of all, she is super hands-on with her daughter and super, present and stuff, which is always, you're already doing better than like half of the parents out there if you actually listen when your kid talks.
Yeah.
But anyway, she also will ask how her kid is doing because her kid is 3 and a bit of a brat right now. A lot of a brat right now. She's a sweet brat, but she's awful. And then, when I'll explain, she's one of the moms where I feel comfortable being honest about how their kid did because I know they won't blame me for their child's problems. And thus we can both work towards finding solutions for that kid. And on top of this, she recognizes that her daughter does in fact memorize and keep track of which staff members enforce the rules and will put her in timeout, and which do not. And is like, if she crosses the line, do not hesitate to put her in timeout, because that we're working on this at home, but she isn't around many other kids right now because she's an only child and blah 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 blah. So if don't be afraid to actually put her in timeout. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Because the parents who get offended that you discipline their kids are, I mean, what else are you supposed to do with the kids?
It's upsetting and confusing. when you fulfill like a basic job requirement and people are like, oh, I can't believe you did that. You were supposed to do it the way I wanted you to do, but never actually told you about. It's like, bestie, what do you want from me?
Have I told the hand washing sleeve story to you slash on stream before?
I don't think so.
Okay, so 2-year-old. She's the kind of kid who is super sweet and cute, but the problem is she knows that, and she thinks if she smiles at you and bats her eyelashes, she no longer has to listen.
Interesting.
One time I put her in timeout after warning her of the consequences of not listening, and she says, "Blink, blink, oh, I'm so cute. I'm just a little baby. I'm so cute. I don't know what you're talking about." Okay, go sit in timeout. She took her shoes off and threw them at the other kids from the timeout chair.
Yeah.
But anyway, at this particular moment, so she was potty training. And so, I'm gonna go potty. And we'd go into the bathroom and we'd work with the pull-up or the diaper or whatever and see if it needs changing and get through the whole process. And then it was time to wash hands. And so we would wash her hands, and she insisted on wearing a super puffy coat all the time, even indoors, because it was winter then. And that did not make it easy to roll her sleeves up. And I was not used to remembering to make kids roll their sleeves up. So sometimes the edges of her sleeves would get wet when she washed her hands because she's a 2-year-old and that's what they do. They get messy. So, fast forward to like Wednesday of a week or so. The mom comes in, picks the kid up. It's like, why are her sleeves wet? And we're like, well, she was washing her hands and they didn't really stay rolled up, or like we didn't get them rolled up enough. And she's like, her sleeves have been soaked every time I brought her in this week. I'm gonna have to start bringing her in short sleeves if this keeps up. And I'm like, okay, then do that.
Hey.
Your daughter is one 2-year-old in a group of like 15 other kids in at once, and what else are we supposed to do?
I understand being like frustrated by that, especially if she has to wash the coat every time or whatever. But
well, no, it wasn't washing the coat. I think she was upset because it was winter and she didn't want the kid to get cold on the walk outside, which also I get, but it's like an inch of water in a 30-second walk, so I feel like she'd probably be okay. It's just the edges of her sleeves. The very edges. And then actually, the kid might have been 3 at this point, but anyway, right in the sign-in area of our workplace, just in there on the hardwood floor, she strips her kid's shirt off and starts changing her. Which, okay, the girl is old enough that public nudity is kind of disrespectful to her and her privacy. Especially forcibly, I'm going to strip you of your clothing and put new clothes on you right here in a place that is not for changing. In a place where kids are not supposed to be unclothed at all. And then a different time, she decided that her daughter's diaper was on crooked after I had been the one to put the diaper back on, and laid her down on that same hardwood floor and fixed the diaper just there. I had to mop that spot afterward. We have changing tables in the bathroom. You could have gone there. You could have done anything except this. Nobody else does this. Why?
So I've been conscripted to make waffles. And by that I mean I was not informed that I would be making waffles until just now.
Best of luck with your waffles.
I don't want to do anything. I am not feeling well at all. So
Are
I
you in a
will.
mental state where you could communicate that to anyone and actually get them to listen to you?
I could communicate it, but they would not listen. So
Best of luck. I hope it is over very soon. Love you.
it's love you. Bye.
Bye. Let's see. Other work stories, even just from today. Um, so the kids have a running bit where they will curl down on the floor in like the fetal position so I can only see their backs, and then they are no longer the child, they are simply a spot on the floor. And the spot is completely separate from the child, not the same person. You ask the spot if it's seen the child anywhere. Spot's like, no, I don't know. And so you continue to exaggeratedly look in very improbable places for the child while the spot moves, and you get more and more suspicious. It's great. It's fantastic. What do you mean that you're bad? There was a spot right there. I wish you could meet that spot. You guys have the same color outfit. I think you guys would get along great. That kind of thing. And the first time this happened, there were only a couple of them doing it. But then one of the same kids who had done that came back in today and remembered and wanted to play again. So then you have like maybe 8 kids all just curling themselves into spots on the rug around my feet. I'm like, where did you all come from? And one of them looks at me dead in the eye and said, we had babies. And I just kind of let that one slide. Because there's a lot there. There's a lot there. Like, you're saying the other kids are your babies that you conceived and birthed. Sure, that's how all the spots got there. No other reasons. That is, we're not going to touch that. Let's see. I proceeded to color 2 pots in my ongoing succulent coloring page that I've been working on since Monday. Through like a 5-hour shift. There were 2 times where it was calm enough that I could sit down and actually put colored pencil to paper and work on my coloring page with the other kids who were coloring. And I have a handheld pencil sharpener that I bring along with me because our colored pencils are terrible. And I tried so hard to keep that away from the kids, and it still got put in someone's mouth. I don't know how or when. I tried to always put it back out of reach when I was not sitting right there with it. But it still got put in someone's mouth. I'm just really hoping she didn't ingest any of the pencil shavings. I don't think she did. I hope she didn't. There are worse things for a 1-year-old to eat, including crayons. I have had somebody, like I sat him down to change his sleep eating. I sat him down to change his diaper, and he's chattering at me, and I look, and his teeth are just covered in red crayon wax. Well, see, I did that, Pichu. But evidently one of the children was tall enough that they could reach. Because we don't have surfaces too tall for like a 7-year-old or so. And I have to get up for like 2 seconds to do something, and then I'm coming straight back. And then I lose the pencil sharpener, and I'm trying to find it, and I look over and... I misunderstand? I have girl pockets. That also, if I'm understanding what you're implying, right? No. Nothing about that would end well. All right, Mr. Prince. Beep beep beep. But it wouldn't, though. Mm. Uh, okay, yeah, I don't know the verses Mr. Brightside well enough. Want to pick a different song? I know Mr. Blue Sky, sort of, but that one's different. I do. I am concerned. You know what? Because I'm feeling generous. You're not allowed to clip this. All right. Your new boyfriend's jerk face. Woo! Of course I'm my turn. Hold on, gotta refill my glass. Why did I agree to this? This is how staying hydrated works, you guys. This is it. Looks like nude. Not gay though. Do do do. Click away from insane. Twenty 23. Pichu, don't make me laugh. We're almost done. I can get through this. Favorite place and honestly, I can't believe I didn't drop viewers during that. Yeah, Nathan, I do. Get wrecked. I think this time I'm done. chord is this? This chord, okay. I'm just pragmatic beyond any reasoning for thinking I've got heckin' rabies or something. I think this time I'm dying. I think this time I'm dying. Ba, 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 ba. I think I've lost my mind, blurring the fact and the fictions while simultaneously fixing myself up with a girl with Panadol. I think it does, Pichu. I am afraid of you asking, but yes, it does. Bite the tablet elixir, disintegrate, mouse a mixer. I think I've lost my mind. I think I've lost my mind. If I could just break one more night, maybe I could wake up and feel alright. My optimistically set alarm clock time serves only to mock me with flashing lights. Bridge, blah, blah, blah. I think I've made my choice. I'm a deceased playing victim. Slip the fate, slip the victory. I think I've made my choice. Sit secluded in hatred, avoid the plans friends are making. I think I've found my voice. I'm a leech sucking blood bags. Taste defeat, it's a sandbag saline solution. Saline solution to all your saline solution to all your saline solution to all your problems. Salem solution. Is the TTS going to... Am I safe? I'm safe! I'm sorry, Pichu. I did think it would work, but Yeah, I got nothing. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Tell you what. You know what? You know what, Pichu? Because I love you.
Happy 7-month subcat milf dilfax zarmed hail meow meow. Also smash past dirt block less than 3.
Thank you so much for the sub with Prime, Pichu. And yay! Do you think this is enough food to go end busting? Probably not. I'm going to die a horrible death. Da 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 da. To all your saline solution to all your problems. Also pass. That's just unhygienic. are you like this? Why am I like this? We live in a society. Is there anything in Minecraft to actually do with pufferfish? Yes, Salem, and yes, Pichu. You're on thin ice, but yes, Pichu. I mean, why wouldn't it count as brain rotting? You know, from this angle, it looks like the squid over there is like a tiny baby version, and I wish that that was real. I guess you are. Is it out yet, or is it still in development? Oh goodness, Peach. You know, tangentially related, if I ever become, you know, an incredibly famous Minecraft YouTuber slash Twitch streamer, you know, out there with all those stream SMPers, the biggest problem is that Derivacat goes by cat, and she's stealing my entire name there. It's so weird. Like, I've hopped on a couple of her streams that's just like, no, I can't do this. You're stealing my identity. Like, it's probably, people with more common names are probably more used to this, but I have an incredibly uncommon name. Nobody ever has my name. No one. I'm not used to this. I've met like 2 people in my entire life that share my actual first name with me. And actually, one of them I didn't really meet. She just her name got called in a doctor's office waiting room, and I was like, oh, that's my name too. Oh no, the bees have filled the fish barrels with honey. Cat is a nickname somewhat similar to my actual name. But no, my legal given name is longer and really, really uncommon. And when I do my 100k sub name reveal, I will have so many jokes to make. Pichu, why? Pichu, did Fowl tell you about the letter incident? Okay, so a while ago, our beloved Rainbow Fallacy asked if I would write him, like, a little letter for graduation for a school thing because his actual parents didn't have the time, and I was like, yes, this is my sacred duty now. I am going to treasure this moment forever. And... Well, I guess you have heard this. So, you know, I write up this letter, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to send this to you. You don't look at it until it's time. And when I read the instructions, there was something about how the teacher wouldn't read it either. So I was like, okay, so I can write whatever weird stuff I want without being judged by a normal person. And then Fel messages me, is like, the teacher mentioned you in class, read part of it out loud or something, and I used my, you know, full Pichu assigned name as one of my sign-offs for the bit. So now they're out there, there exists in the real world a teacher who just read that in a letter that was supposed to be from someone's parent. And I'm like, I asked Fel, did she read any of it out loud? No, but she said some of it was kind of saucy, and I'm like, okay, I can die now. Not die happily, just die. I don't know how to cope with this. Like, of all of the ways to be known to someone... I don't know if it makes me feel better or worse. It does make it funnier. You had... Okay, then. At this point, I am known to at least 3 random high school teachers through various assignments. And I'm simultaneously honored and so confused. Dude. You know, I don't like the noises squid make when they die. Yep, I'm so famous that Nikki Neach called me cute once. And at least 3 teachers have heard of me. I believe I did know that, yes. We'll have to see which one of us will win, because obviously one of the 2 of us will win, not any of the other applicants. Thank you, non-negotiable. It's not fair. It's not fair how much I love you. It's not fair. Pichu, don't make me get the bonking stick. I'm actually not sure where I put it. Don't make me find it. Do you think this is enough food to keep me from dying a horrible death? excuse you, that was a practiced and intentional bit. How dare you? I'm still really bummed I missed out on this year because I could have had so many running jokes I could have continued. And it would have been beautiful. I'll have next year, yes, but the bit, Pichu. I actually don't know. I kind of avoided the whole thing after missing the deadline because I didn't want to be sad. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Do 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 ba ba ba. I have so many saddles. Why do I have so many saddles? What am I gonna do with these? I mean, honestly, I'm the same way, Pichu. It's like, I have notifications turned on for everyone I follow, and I follow a lot of people, but generally, I mostly turn up to Wilbur Soot streams, Rambo streams, and a couple other smaller content creators I like because the rest takes more executive function than I have. Which doesn't really help with the, you know, support minorities and diverse streamers if you want to see them do well, but I'm assuming from the Oven Mitt War. This thing's gonna be brutal. This conversation is a train wreck. Good job, everybody. How dare you? My face is a lovely train wreck, thank you very much. The kind where you stop and go, wow, what happened there? But you know what? The end result of all the smushed metal is kind of pretty. Good, Salem. Live your dreams. Yes, Pichu. That's what I said. I'm a beautiful train wreck. I say this not as something negative about myself, but as something positive about myself. I'm a train wreck / pause. I like the kind of wanton chaos of it. Really the vibes I try to embody. Also powerful. Trains are inherently powerful, which means train wrecks are also inherently powerful. And I am inherently powerful. The biggest man. I told, well, I muttered under my breath that a couple of the kids at work were gremlins. And one of them perks up, she's like 7 or so, and goes, I'm a gremlin too, but I'm the nice kind of gremlin. I'm like, you know what? You are. Own it, girl. And then, well, we then proceeded to get into like an hour-long debate about the movie Gremlins, which I have never seen, for the record. I just use it as a term. And so I had never seen the movie. She had, and so she was trying to explain it to me, and we were both... My question was, how do the gremlins know when it's midnight? Is it an internal clock thing, or is it based on, like, the standard time zones, which are a social construct? And trying to explain to a 7-year-old that time zones are a social construct is a little bit difficult. But we got there eventually. I'm still not really sure if we ever found an answer. Well, see, the thing is, Pichu, 7-year-olds really love to be talked to like they know everything about what they're talking about. And if they don't, instead of getting stressed or freezing up, they will just tell you they don't know. So of course you ask the kid the questions, because... what else would you do? What else are you gonna talk about? How could this happen to me? Because even if a child is... Pichu, I don't think I've ever heard that song. What is... where? How? Where? Whomst? Is it a new one or an old one? I have very foggy knowledge of anything pre I'm in love with an e-girl. I've never actually heard Squid Song. I keep meaning to, but then I don't. Would you like to pick a different song? You're not allowed to make it gargle. That's... I'm trying the line here. Also, no. I've heard that one, but not well enough to sing it. Alright, Salem, what song are we singing? Now the thing is, I would disenchant all of these for the XP, but if I die in the end, I don't want to lose all the XP. So instead, we're going to put them in the stone chest because I am a fool. And now we are going to put away the fortune pick. No, I do not. Head empty. My beloved. You know, someday people are going to come to this stream and they're not going to know what that links to. It's me, boy, on the PS5s, talking to you inside your brain. Come with me and play my games. We'll have cowboy times in space. Okay. Sylvie! Hi, first of all, but also, how could you not know? How could you not know what it links to? Okay, I have arrows, I have a water bucket, I have food, I have rockets. What do you think a hoe would link to on this channel? Yes. You know, I still really want to remake that. Because I stand by that it is a banger. I need to know more about how to make songs before I can make it the way I want it to be. All of the songs on there are too quiet. I really messed up the audio balancing there. I've got context in terms of, hey, how do things work? It's mostly that I have trouble sitting still and focusing long enough to absorb information. Okay, we're gonna dump potion brewing stuff in here because my life is a mess. My problem with learning things is I don't do auditory processing, so video tutorials are really not helpful to me because I immediately tune them out and they take too long. So I generally only like tutorials I can read, except those don't explain things in a way I can understand. So then I'm left with, well, I guess I'll just trial and error until I find a way to do it. Yes, if you're talking about the auditory processing, yes. So the way your brain does things and learns things and processes information is called processing. And some people are better at, say, visual processing, which means they understand something best when they can see it. Some people are best at auditory processing. Those are generally the people who listen to audiobooks. And I mean, there are all kinds of different... Do I care? Do I really care about... Exactly. Okay, it is cheaper to just rename Kevin to Kevin. And I also don't have the patience for audiobooks because I can read like 10 times faster than the audiobooks do things. And now it's time to play How on Earth Do I Get to the End? Did I write down my stronghold chords? But then I can't understand because the words are going too fast and I tune them out. Hey guys, am I forgetting anything that's going to save my life? Please, Hecate, please, I really want this to go right. Okay, we good? Is that a deal? Negative X. A little bit negative Z. The Nether Bee seems to be doing pretty well. Just, you know, doing its thing. Because that's what planes do. Ha! Chunkers! Whee! I would have been better off going through the overworld. Okay, we're just gonna turn around. Hello, gay baby crime bacon child. See, what if it just crash landed into your house? That's always an option too. Sometimes I think about how unintelligible these VODs are to anyone who doesn't have access to chat. And then I laugh. Go for planes. You know what? Fair, Salem. Fair and valid. Pichu, why do you think that's going to make me say something weird? What logic is this? Well, it's not something I'm going to react to. I'm not going to say. Your strategy is fundamentally flawed here. Ink is so cool. Hi, lag. Why can't I see the universe? I mean, yes, I'm in 1.18, but this isn't new chunk generation. Help, girl, I can't see. Okay, it's somewhere around here. This is such pretty terrain generation. Hello, villagers! No. Actually, the auto mod took objection to the first thing you said instead of the second, but... Uh-huh. I mean, yeah, I'd say the second one has implications. Maybe not. Aha! Dang it. Why do I always press F2 when I'm trying to press F3? Did you guys ever pick a song? I don't think you guys ever decided on a song. Dang it. Ah! I don't like this game. It's a bad game. And I dislike it. And now it's time to play Cat Did Not Mark the Way to the Portal Room. Pichu, Fal is already all you think about constantly. Why is there a zombie villager here? I feel like I'm about to get ambushed by George Not Found. I think you did need to get called out like that, so there. get absolutely destroyed. Nay-nayed even. Why do rolly chairs dislike the laws of physics? Last night all I think about is you. Don't stop, baby, you can walk through. Don't wanna, but I think about you. You know that I'm never gonna do. Road shimmer, wiggle in the vision. Heat waves, I'm swimming in a mirror. Road shimmer, wiggle in the vision. Heat waves, I'm swimming in a. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night has come, but sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Scroll. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wanna know what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that look that's perfectly unsad. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Heat waves been faking me out. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Road shimmer, wiggle in the vision. Heat waves, I'm swimming in a mirror. Road shimmer, wiggle in the vision. Heat waves, I'm swimming in a mirror. Alright, an hour and a half into stream, let's finally do the thing that I started streaming for. Hooray. I'm scared. Thanks, Nightbot. What is it? Fortuna Fortes Adjuvat. There we go. Fortuna Fortes Adjuvat. Hey guys, if I die, this is the enchantments I had on my stuff. Hello, friends. I am small and full of fear, 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 I am small and full of I am small and full of fear, I am small and full of fear, I am small and full of fear, I am small and full of fear. I should probably have ender pearls in my hotbar. Heck. Well. Ah! I am small and full of fear, 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 I am small and full of fear. Ah! Okay, we are currently at 692, 866. Went east last time, so let's go west. And my wings are not about to break. Good. I just like the things that are happening to me right now. Even though they were brought upon me by my own choice. Boats. Boats, 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 boats. This would probably be way easier in third-person mode, but I get scared that I am going to crash when I'm in third-person mode, so we're not doing that. If I run out of rockets out here, I'm going to cry. Negative 1-800 1200. See, the thing about this is I've probably missed ships right next to me, because that's just life. Do you remember before any of this in the end existed? There was none of this. Nothing. Alright, what are the odds that I find... Why are you purple? Okay. That's probably a mechanic I've just forgotten about. Cause I wanna leave you says and tries so hard to make you let me. And she does, she laughs as though she's not heard the joke 10,000 times before. He adores her, watches her get dressed as though she's hurtling through time. Darling. Did I make an Enderman mad? I hate it here. Have it. Video. My field of view feels weird. Where? Where are my FOV controls? It's fine. It's fine. I didn't need happiness anyway. You can't kill me. I have the power of God and ceilings on my side. I dislike their horrid noises. I dislike them, actually, is the thing. Hooray! One shulker shell. They sound like they're angry at everything, and also they have indigestion. Oh, I should have my shield. Yeah, yourself. Did you just shoot your neighbor? Ow. Ow! Ow! Y'all are rude. Ow, 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 ow. No, actually, stop. Stop that. I don't like you. Can y'all go through scaffolding? Apparently not. I dislike you. Just very dislikable. Also extremely punchable. Wait, does the ender chest mean I've been here before? Or do those spawn naturally? I can't remember. Yeah, no, I've been here before. But there are more shulkers? I thought the shulkers didn't respawn after you'd murdered a batch of them. So why are there more? Well, come to think of it, Honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every notch from mom and on. The sky, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. I killed a eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin. It's the map of the victories I win. Look where I've been to make everything happen. Look at that me mini Maui. Tap, 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 tap. Wow, 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 wow! Well, anyway, let me say you're welcome. Wonderful world, you know. No need to pray, it's okay. You're welcome. I'm small, full of fear. Well, come to think of it, I gotta go. Hey, it's your day to say you're welcome. No, 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 no. Oh! I cannot die here. That would be disastrous. I cannot die here. But that's okay because I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm gaming. I'm gaming. Ah! I'm gaming. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer girl. I dislike my current circumstances. And kind of wish I'd brought food with better saturation than fish. Yes, get into fights with each other. Are shulkers... Are shulkers affected by looting? Yes, okay. Then I can't just shoot them. Meant to do this, because I feel like however you're meant, I'm failing at that. And also my shield's gonna break. I have a lot of regrets, actually. No. Cease your horrid little existence. You bad box. You are a pathetic excuse for a box. And your mother never loved you. hurtful. Ow. Aw, they're friends. They can die together. Ah! Actually, hang on a second there, friendos. Let me just, blah blap yourself. Blah 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 blah. Alright, fake Kevin, you're up. Ah! Ow! Ow! That's upsetting. And I'm upset. Ah! Oh! Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Ah! Oh, SpaghettiOs! Ah! SpaghettiOs! Ah, da, da, ah. Ah. When the rain falls down, when it all turns around, when the lights go out, this is the end. I fear for my life. Owie. Actually, that's Owl City. Come to avenge your buddy, huh? Fight me like a man! Fight me like a weird genderless box creature! Ow! Instead of finding a replacement elytra, I'm going to just raze this thing to the ground. There is no ship, but I don't care. I am demolishing it. I hate everything. Ba 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 ba. Ow! Rude! Egg! Y'all are bullies. And you should feel bad about your existence. I wish these things didn't do knockback. Ow. I miss my netherite. Why did I have to go and die like 6 months ago and then never get my stuff replaced? I don't know how the hermits do it. See, the thing is, Dream SMP culture is you get cool stuff, you lose it immediately, and you never get it back again. Hermitcraft culture is you get cool stuff, you lose it due to dying in your friend's shenanigans, and they replace it for you because they feel guilty. Me culture is... How long ago did I die? And I'm only just now trying to find a backup elytra again because I'm using my backup elytra. Also, friendly reminder that I'm never going to the Nether again, ever, because I don't need that energy in my life. Hey, nerds! Ow! Well, that works. Ow! That works less well! is an illusion that helps things make sense. That's why we're always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving when a good thing hits. But you and I will always be back then. Singing will happen, happening happened. Will happen, happening happened. And will happen again and again. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. You and I will always be best friends. Die, you weird little box cube creatures. I wish nothing but harm upon you. I hope your cereal is always soggy. Stupid little box man. Little baby man. Little baby. I'm going to take these shulker shells, and I'm going to make so many cool shulker boxes, and they're going to be so cool, and I'm not going to lose them and or fill them with junk, and this whole trip will have been worth it. Hey! Ow. Okay, so that didn't go exactly how I wanted it to. Coming to stab ya! Yes, I can. Although, the thing is, you just said the word organize, and me and organize aren't really on speaking terms. Every so often we'll try to get back together, but it won't work. We can certainly try for placed in rainbow order. Come here, George. And by George, I mean Cube Man. I kind of want to have a shulker in the overworld, because I think it would be fun. But, like, I don't need that in my life right now. That's, like, end game. Can the bee need anything else for dinner as well as that? Alright. I think the bean should at least try to find stuff. Because bagels are very good, but they are not a whole dinner. Especially if you haven't had a ton else to eat today. Hit me. Y'all are bad at this. Like, this is just embarrassing at this point. Ow! Anyone else? Any other fun friends who want to play? Not you. You have rights, Enderman. The others don't. All right, and now it's time for the game I like to call I'm just gonna dismantle this whole thing now. Because I don't want to ever have to come back here and need purpur. Besides, one can never have too many end rods. Why? Are you asking me why? My days and nights are filled with disappointment. Why? Am I bad at parkour? Every time I look at these purpur blocks, they look like abs, and that makes me uncomfortable. To give me some diagnosis of why I'm so hollow. Please give me instructions. I promise I'll follow. I tripped on my ankle and fractured my elbow. But doesn't that mean that the tour's gonna sell? Though I try to explain the good fate that's been wasted, but after an hour it sounds like complaining. Hey, don't go away, can I lie here forever? You say that I'm better, why don't I feel better? The universe works in mysterious ways, but I'm starting to think it ain't working for me. Doctor, should I be good? Should I be good this year? I seriously never had end stone bricks in my inventory before. Plan on this. You're no longer gonna be the plan I miss. I won't ever let you down, but just in case, can we do Christmas in June? Oh my gosh, how lucky am I to have two things I love. Makes it that much easier to mess it up. In case I miss it, can we do Christmas in June? I skip prom. I thought I would blow up from that radio spot. Remember how you chuckled when you heard that song? But you won't be laughing soon. One big day, one big show, make 'em know my name. But if it ends up falling on our wedding day, oh gosh, don't make me choose. I try so hard to be so happy. Are you happy too? I know you try to, but plan on this. You're no longer gonna be the plan I miss. I won't ever let you down, but just in case, can we do Christmas in June? Oh my gosh, How lucky am I to have two things I love? Makes it that much easier to mess it up. Why don't I lose it? Da 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 da. I'd swim and sail on the savage seas with ne'er a fear of drowning. Rewrite the waves of life if you would marry me. No scorching sun or freezing rain could stop me on my journey. If you would promise me your heart and love me for eternity. My dearest one, my darling dear, your mighty words astound me. But I've no need of mighty deeds when I feel your arms around me. I'd do rings of gold, I'd even sing you poetry. I would keep you from all harm, da 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 da. I have no use for fancy things, I care not for your poetry. Rings of gold, there we go, that's the verse. Your poetry, I only want your hand to hold. I only want you near me, to love, to kiss, to sweetly hold. The dancing and the dreaming, for all life's sorrows and delights. Keep your arms around me, swim and sail on savage seas, with ne'er a fear of drowning. And gladly ride the waves of life if you will marry me. If I did, it wasn't intentional. Love to kiss, to sweetly hold, for the dancing and the dreaming, for all their sorrows and delights. Keep your arms around me, swim and sail on savage seas with ne'er a fear of drowning, and gladly ride the waves of life if you will marry me. The sun is rising up half the way. I never thought I'd see the day. The moon is crumbling, but that's okay. I never thought I'd see the day. You know what? I'm choosing to believe that shulkers are actually a parasite upon Enderman populations, because Endermen have rights and shulkers don't. And also, like, these house things and cities, whatever, it's like the Endermen didn't build them. Maybe the Endermen built things, but this just isn't their build style. Palette's all wrong. So it leaves you with the question of who built these. And I'm going to just go ahead and say that the shulkers did with their horrid little box bodies, and they should be exterminated on sight. A little bit of genocide is a treat. This show no one can hear. Turn to her and say, he'll say, it's not fair. Hi, Val. I went into it briefly, yes. How are you today, Val? Just gonna change my title real quick. Dismantling an end city with extreme end city out of spite. There we go. Fall, why was she reading them? Why? Did she just read like the to and from of everybody's letters? Or was mine special? So? It's the next day. Oh no! Oh no. And then did you tell her it was yours? Hermitcraft Season 9 Pug. Brief tangent, it makes me really, really happy that they didn't start Season 9 without Scar. Because, like, as somebody who has the random health issues sometimes, as somebody who is friends with a lot of people, especially Ink, knowing Ink, changes your perspective a lot. Anyway, the simple courtesy of, hey, yes, we understand that your body won't let you do this thing right now, and we care about you enough to wait until you can be here, instead of just striking you down as an inconvenience and moving on, is more uncommon than it should be. But especially when you get to a big group of content creators like this, where, you know, everybody's schedules are wonky and everybody has pressure to deliver content. The fact that they waited is just... it's really cool, honestly. Ah yes, hello classmates. Inside jokes, that's what it is. You may cease staring now, classmates. Okay, but did that still count for the grade? Since you know the cat's out of the bag that I'm not your actual parent. You! Oh no. Oh, glory goodness. Well, we're going up, I guess. Well, I'm glad it still counted. I now live with the constant knowledge that somewhere out there is a teacher who only knows this about me. Only this. Cease existing. There are more of you. Ugh. It's beautiful. You know, I have many regrets in life, and I'm not sure if signing the letter that way is one of them or not. I'm just not sure. I don't know if the context I now have for this story makes it better or worse, because you just messaged me like, oh yeah, you know, my teacher read the name part of your letter out loud, and I'm like, Okay. This is my life. These are the choices I have made. Meep. Why do I spend so much time in Minecraft just destroying things that other civilizations have built? I mean, it probably still could have been worse. There are definitely ways it could have been worse. Ah yes, what to expect from parenthood. Writing letters to your child who is nearly as old as you are and having them read aloud. Well, having the end of them read by a teacher and then question the whole class about it. Universal parenting experiences. It's not fair, 'cause you make me weep. I'm just trying to watch The Office with my yogurt. And she'll say, oh how unreasonable. Oh, how unreasonably in love I am. Everything you do, I'll spend my days so close to you. Yeah, you're so right. I'm so old. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Nightbot. The other day at work, I mentioned to a kid about how I was keeping my mom posted on, like, the various shenanigans the kids were up to because my mom loves hearing about it. And she looked at me. I was like, you have a mom? I'm like, yes. You're still a kid? Technically, for 2 more weeks, I am. What? I love kids' perception of adults' ages. Like, the number of times I've been asked if I'm married, but also one time, like, a 8-year-old accused me of being a 300-year-old vampire from the 1980s. From the 1980s. Honestly, I would take 80s vampires. Do you think they'd have the shoulder pads? I bet they'd have the shoulder pads. Wait, no. No, 80s would have... The women's shoulder pads fashion trend would protect them from vampires. This is perfect. I've connected the dots. I've solved the code. I am a genius. Galaxy brain. unreasonable. How unreasonably in love I am. Everything you do, I'll spend my days so close to you. I'm standing here, maybe everyone will think I'm cool. I don't even really have a reason to be doing this. I just think it shouldn't exist anymore. And I mean, Purpur is hard to get. Not that I'll ever willingly build anything with it, barring, I don't know, some sort of candy thing. But like, I don't want to come up to him in a project and be like, oh wow, I need Purpur for this. It's a shame all of it is in the frickin' void. And to have to go back out here on a supply run. That's not happening. I'm not about that kind of life. The end and the nether are to be avoided at all costs. As are mobs, and danger, and death, and really just kinda, just Minecraft. I play Minecraft by avoiding Minecraft. Is it worth getting those, do you think? Might as well. Oh wow. My knee's breaking. ASMR. So what's the storyline of the game like so far, Salem? Ow. Ow. Oh no. My cartilage. My sinew. The marrow of my bones. Oh how unreasonable. Oh how unreasonably in love I am with everything you do. I'll spend my days so close to you. I'm stood here, stand here with you. Cries outwardly, he says, tries so hard to make you laugh at me. And she does, she laughs as though she's not heard the joke 1,000 times before. Da 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 da. It's hurtling through time. Do 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 do. Sandwich. She'll say, oh how unreasonable, how unreasonably in love I am with everything you do. I'll spend my days so close to you. I'm standing here. I just had a thought. What was the thought? What was the thought? Yes, I can. Strawberry stained fingertips, chain smoking, binge watching Netflix, bike grease in my hair, blood on your jeans, blisters on your feet, a huge grin full of teeth. The California drought, the smell after the thunderstorm that knocked the power out. Sweat soaks up my handlebars, I wanna die with all my scars. If they don't like the way we are, then screw 'em. And I stayed up, chain smoking in the kitchen till you got home and the curtains were on fire. Heck, I'm sorry you feel all alone with the TV blasting shadows on my face. Hitching back to the apartment, it was such a lonely place. I place my head between my knees and think, do you ever have nights like these? So separated from my sense of self and the things you keep up on your bookshelf. So I just take another sip, I keep falling off and eating it and forgetting to unclip. The sun will rise another time for me. For now it's me and you, our bikes, we trip and stumble laughing to the park. The flea bites laid out on my wrist, the heart-shaped blister on my palm, the handlebars had etched. My body's out on my back porch, my brain is hecking somewhere else on the roof with the flags we had torched. And I stayed up, chain smoking in the kitchen till you got home and the curtains were on fire. Heck, I'm sorry you feel all alone with the TV blasting shadows on my face. Hitching back to the apartment, it was such a lonely place. I place my head between my knees and think, do you ever have nights like these? So separated from my sense of self and the things you keep up on your bookshelf. We trip and stumble laughing to the park. You are very welcome. And the curtains were on fire. I'm sorry you feel all alone with the TV blasting shadows on my face. Reaching back to the apartment, it was such a lonely place. Place my head between my knees and think, do you ever have nights like these? So separated from your sense of self and the things you keep on your bookshelf. Dear winter, I hope you like your name. I hope they don't make fun of you when you grow up and go to school, okay? 'Cause winter is an awesome name. Dear winter, hope you talk to girls or boys or anyone you like, as long as you don't stay in every night. 'Cause I wish I was out tonight. Don't put your extrovert expectations on your child. Ooh, it really doesn't seem like there's anyone for me. But dear winter, I hope you like your name. I'm hoping that someday I can meet you on this earth. But shoot, I gotta meet your mom first. Dear winter. Is it hovering next? No, it's... Dear, there we go. Dear winter, I hope you like this song. And even when you're 13 and you scream at me for parenting you wrong, I hope it's still an awesome song. Ooh, it really doesn't seem like there's any but for me. Wait. No, because that's the teenage verse. Yes. There's anyone for me, but dear winter, I hope you like your name. I'm hoping that someday I can teach you how to curse. But shoot, I gotta meet your mom first. Dear winter, don't move too far away. And please don't say I'm hovering when I text you to ask about your day. I wanna hear about your day. Ooh, can we still hang out and talk when I'm no longer in charge? 'Cause dear winter, hope you like your name. And I cannot wait to share a beer with you on your 21st. But shoot, you gotta ask your mom first. Dear winter. Oh no. I'm looking for your mom. I gotta find a girl that doesn't mind that I'm inside my head a lot. But winter, it won't be too long. First, I just gotta find your mom. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, thank you, is how it should have gone. I should stay strong, but I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. We fall for that. Wake up, we fall again. Fall again. Fall again. We fall for that. Can't wait to fall again. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Paparazzi is at an all-time low. Ah, I nearly looked at you. Paparazzi, they don't care where I go. Where my haters, I don't got 'em. I'm not famous. Ow. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. It don't matter what my name is, I don't got one. I'm not famous, no. I don't hate it though. Da 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 da. Won't you help me sober up? All the big kids, they got drunk, and I wanna feel something again. Help me sober up. Growing up it made me numb, and I wanna feel something again. I just wanna feel something again. How's it go again? Do 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 do. this year, this month, I got 7 haircuts, and now my hair is all gone. Do. It's sad, but I've been alone for too long, so I keep getting haircuts. Do. It's my all-time low, and I just can't wait. Cause the quicker I'm there is the quicker I'll say, Bummerland, here I am. Better nix my summer plans. Bummerland, kinda weird, but you're only going up from here. Bummerland, here I am. And there ain't no fun in that. Bummerland, kinda weird, but you're only going up from here. Da 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 da. My friends always pay for my drinks. I can't afford no nice things. Do. I hope my bank account gets so low, even zero, so next year when I buy that first beer, I'll be a heckin' hero. It's my all-time low, and I just can't wait. Cause the quicker I'm there, the quicker I'll say, Bummerland, here I am. Better nix my summer plans. Bummerland, give it cheer. Cause you're only going up from here. Bummerland, here I am. And there ain't no fun in that. Bummerland, kinda weird, but you're only going up from here. So goodbye, ordinary people. We had quite the run, didn't we, though? But you gotta be somebody sometime. I don't wanna pack up and leave, though. When you're nobody, then nobody minds. Ba ba ba, da 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 da, ba 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 da 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 da. Da 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 da, ba 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 ba. Ain't it funny, no I ain't happy yet, but I'm way less sad. Ain't it funny, no I ain't happy yet, but I'm way less sad. I may be wrong, it's stupid but it's all I have. Don't you love it, no I ain't happy yet, but I'm way less sad. I should have been somebody by now. I should have been somebody by now. Not a dang thing's changed. Another year goes by, no one knows my name, but could have been somebody, should have been somebody. other Goodwill J songs are there? You should come over, still in the same place as before. Telling me all about your life. You finally see the northern lights, drunk on $7 wine, so bittersweet. I get homesick in my hometown. Everything looks different now, and it all changed. I don't know why. Then again, so did I. So did I. So did I. So did I. Thanks a lot, Shakespeare. Where's my Juliet? Books have set my standards high. Hi, Ink! But do you at least have waffles in exchange for brain cells? My type is non-existent. My dumb ideals fool me again. Always lose myself in words in which I'm not holding the pen. With pretending, don't mean happy endings anymore. You know exactly what bit is that song from? You know exactly what Yeah, I got nothing. I'm not sure where I'm pulling that from. So don't tell me how to act or how I should be. All I want is just to be free. I don't wanna be like you. When you see, we just like a little crazy. Oh goodness. Those are very sad waffles, I'm sorry. Following my heartbeat. You don't wanna be like you. And I know that I'm just wasting time, but I don't wanna let it go. I don't wanna let it go. And I know that I might not be fine, but I will never let it go. I will never let it go. So don't tell me how to act or how I should be. All I want is just to be free. We don't wanna be like you. You see, just like a little crazy. Following a heartbeat. Wanna be like you. Yes, scripts, like screenplay scripts don't have much detail. If you're using a script format but you're actually writing a book, I mean, knock yourself out, but yeah, no, I think in a lot of scripts and script style stuff, there's like a list of characters and places at the beginning, so it doesn't have to waste time describing them. That's what normal writing is for, Ick. Or script format writing, but it's actually just kind of prose. If you're making a script for like actual performance, either in a theater or nobody needs to know all that. Specific people need to know all that, and so you tell that to the specific people. Yes, it is. I mean, compared to some of the other crimes, you know, that society taxes, fraud, marriage, divorce rates, misogyny, whatever. Society... There are a lot of other things we could stand to fix first, but... Then describe colors. Just don't describe colors in a script that you're trying to sell to a movie production company or something. Love that for them. Good for them. I am old and cynical and don't think it'll work, but love that for them. We need more workers' unions. Well, of course, all artists do the same things, right? Art is art. You just draw. Can't be that hard. Ink, I'm trying. Thank you, Nightbot. And it all changed. I don't know why. Then again, did I? So did I? So did I? Oh, Sir, you were right there. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Just relog. Okay, relogging doesn't work on Iron Golem Macro. But it does on Enderman. Good job, Salem. Congratulations. What did you do? Hi, friend. You scare me. Okay, so you beat the part of the thing that you're on. Why did they have to make the purple pillars look like abs? Why did they do that? Nobody had to do that. Well, heck. I missed a spot. Okay, Ink, at the moment I am concerned about the Ender Friend not murdering me. When I am done dismantling this part of the build, I can free the Ender Friend. Colon, open parenthesis, yourself. Still not sure where I got the gunpowder from. Oh, did I have it already from the creeper? That's probably the most likely. You know, there's something kind of therapeutic about just, like, systematically destroying the homes / livelihoods of entities that hurt you. Is this like the Minecraft equivalent of slashing someone's tires? Because really my main reason for doing this is that I don't like shulkers. And I don't think they deserve a house. I mean, yeah, also now I'll never need to, like, go back and get Purpur if I ever didn't build or whatever, but mostly I'm doing this out of spite. Just like I'm taking down the Bastion, mostly out of spite. The Ocean Monument could probably stand to go too. Well, it's very methodical destruction. There's nothing wanton about this. Wanton, whatever. Yes. Did you think it was anything else? What did you think I was doing? No. I don't need it any more than I need the 2 double chests of Blackstone in my house. This is spite. Anyways, lovely weather we're having. They sure are sports. Yeah, sports ball. That's an efficiency 5 mending shovel. So at least you no longer have the burden of choice, I guess? Good job, Salem. Yo, did Rambo ever beat Limbo, or did he stop partway through? Oh, I'm absolutely planning to play it on stream. I mean, first of all, it sounds really cool, and second of all, it would make you happy, so why not? You know, I was planning to continue endbusting for a significant amount of time, but on the other hand, I'm out of food. So unless I want to start subsisting entirely on popped chorus fruit, wait, hold on. Technically, I have 2 buckets of water, which means technically, yes, you can eat popped chorus fruit. You can't eat unpopped chorus fruit, but you can eat the popped stuff. That's the point of popping it. Anyway, as I was saying, technically, I have 2 buckets of water, which means I can make an infinite water source. Which, yes. Oh, okay, we're solving this right now. That's the thing that makes you teleport. That's the entire point of popped chorus fruit. Wait. But the pop still works as food, though. Okay, Ink, you're correct. Yeah, I had that backwards in my head because I was thinking it was like popcorn. Why would you... What? The entire point is you cook. But you... Fine. one of you alive? Dude. Okay, that's one of mine. Go away. Ah, ha, ha, bap, bap, bap. I have regrets. Look at the Enderman on the end rod. Look at hims. Anything can be verbed if you verb hard enough. At some point this week at work, my coworker was trying to get a kid to like find things on our alphabet rug. And she was like, well, what one of the things on this alphabet rug can fly? And I look over and, you know, I say, anything can fly if you throw it hard enough. And I don't think she really appreciated me telling the children that, but in my defense, it was funny. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Talk a lot, pick a little more. It only takes a moment for your eyes. Good job, pal. Pat, pat. Yeah, Ink, I was going to say, I can't comprehend a universe in which you use that emote willingly. Oh, look, your smiley face is wearing a bunch of hats. I didn't look at any of those, right? Right? Okay. Da-da-da. Still know where I want to be. Remember, if you subscribe to twitch.tv/caddy_cake with Twitch Prime, you can get my cool emotes that I haven't updated in like 6 months because I don't have time. I'll fix them eventually. At some point on my priority list is unwork the emote selection. I should have been somebody by now. I should have been somebody by now. Not a dang thing's changed. You know, Ink, that's the perfect kind of statement to follow with an emote that doesn't exist. Would I get in copyright trouble if I just uploaded the emotes from the Discord that are just kind of repainted versions of Discord emotes? Like, what are the rules for that? I should know this, given that I've read the rules, but like, that was a long time ago. What does it depend on? At what point can an emote be considered intellectual property, and what point can an emote that looks similar be considered intellectual property theft? Also, how long until we start getting NFT Twitch emotes? We'll call them NFT emotes. And the world will be bad. It's too late, I'm manifesting. Manifesting so hard. That is statistically unlikely. Unlikely, yes. When the statistics are unlikely. Colin bets so much. Ha! Remember, guys, if someone is mad at you, just ghost them until they stop being mad. That's how it works in real life. Actually, Ink, the uwu emote you just used was actually my uwu emote that I own sole legal rights to, and I'm going to sell it because I don't understand how the economy works. And then get myself incredibly in debt, and also, you know what, let's kill some endangered pandas while we're at it. Well, Fal, you've got a while to go before you're on King Henry VIII level, but like, you're young still. You've got time. But now we're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in the history. We're free to take our crown and glory for 5 more minutes. Ink, you have as... There's something here about how many bones you have. But... it kind of... the quantity numerically of anything you possess is... just a tiny bit horrifyingly vague. Why aren't you married to your bones, Ink? They've been with you since the beginning. They've always supported you. At least 206, yes, I was going to say. So what more do you want from me? Okay, so your rib bones got cold feet. Can you blame them? Your feet are also always cold. And other sentences that I have said now. I don't like that. Well, I've made a pretty good time at dismantling historic architecture that doesn't even belong to me. However, it is 11:30 and I have work tomorrow. So, we're gonna pick this up maybe tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see. I do want to finish Limbo 2 at some point. I mean, I can't believe that Rambo copied my brand, but... Okay, does anybody want a last minute song time? I will consider giving it to you for free. Why did it... This is... Why did I sign 2? That has nothing to do with anything. Nightbot, you're just in time. Yeah, but Ink, I don't process language that way. That's a tough one. Mostly because there is no one answer there. I kind of want to do Fair by the Amazing Devil, but I'm also not super good at it yet. But you know what? Does it really matter? Maybe. Anything from Dear Evan Hansen is out because musical chords are evil. Yeah, alright, y'all get it. Y'all are getting this one because I like it and I think more people need to hear it. Or, you know what, we'll just do 2 songs because I'm the streamer and I can do that. It's what my heart just yearns to say in ways that can't be said. It's what my rotting bones will sing when the rest of me is dead. It's what's engraved upon my heart in letters deeply worn. Today I somehow understand the reason I was born. 'Cause outwardly he says I try so hard to make you laugh at me. And she laughs as though she's not heard the joke 10,000 times before. And he adores her. He watches her get dressed as though she's hurtling through time. Oh, darling, please be mine. She promises to fight them all when all becomes too much. And he curses at the world for leaving him behind. And he's fallen out of touch. And she is stronger than he's ever been, he knows. And she brushes her hand through his hair. He's got so much frickin' hair, and he holds her close. Just keep the world at bay. When they're sure no one can hear them, she'll turn to him and say, it's not fair, it's not fair how much I love you. It's not fair, 'cause you make me laugh when I'm actually really heckin' cross at you for something. And he'll say, oh how unreasonable, how unreasonably in love I am with everything you do. I'll spend my days so close to you, 'cause if I'm standing here, maybe everyone will think I'm alright. I've seen enough, he says, I know exactly what I want. And it's this life that we've created, inundated with the faded thought of you. And if you asked me to, if you asked me, I would lose it all like petals in a storm. 'Cause darling, I was born to press my head between your shoulder blades at night when light is fading, just to let you know I'm old, waylaid, and feels like I am waiting. And a carpet burns and carousels. Oh, you'll be the death of me. And calm throughout his melodrama, she will turn and say, dear heart, it's me, it's me. You don't need to pretend to be someone you're not, 'cause it's not like I've never heard you fart and snore, and for some stars forsaken reason I'm still here, love, like I've always been before. And he'll say, it's not fair, it's not fair how much I love you. It's not fair, 'cause you make me weep when I'm just trying to watch The Office with my yogurt. And she'll say, oh how unreasonable, how unreasonably in love I am with everything you do. I'll spend my days so close to you, 'cause if I'm standing here, maybe everyone will think I'm cool. How unfair, they'll sing as they dance across the darling rooftop wreck. He'll trip and she'll pretend not to have seen, burying her head into his chest and clinging to the moment. Where have you been? She'll whisper, I've waited oh so long for you to come. And as the stars above them hum and hear them, he'll turn to her and say, that's what she said. It's not fair, it's not fair how much I love you. It's not fair, 'cause you make me ache. You grumbling. And he'll say, oh how unreasonable, how unreasonably in love I am with everything you do. I'll spend my days so close to you, 'cause if I'm stood here, then I'm stood here, and I'll stand here with you. And then I wanted to do Someone You Like, and then we'll do Ship in a Bottle. I saw you with that ribbon in your hair, think that I began to stare. Maybe I'll love you for a while. A stranger at a table in a place, and a really pretty face. I wonder what happens when you smile. Now I might never be your hero, never been one to fight, but that don't mean that I can't be your Valentine. And I won't be your savior either, couldn't even if I tried. But I think I could be someone you like. Yes, Nathan, provided it's not cursed. Someone you like. Reading in a coffee shop we shared, hiding shy behind my hair, watching our movie in my mind. I promise not to fly away. Make a story of today, come on, give me a try. Now I might never stop your sorrow, fix you up good as new, but that don't mean that I can't hold your hand in mine. Now I might never say I'm sorry, even if I done you wrong. But I think I could be someone you like. Someone you like. Ba 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 da da ba da ba da da da. I might never be your hero, but I think I like to try. And the way you look at me is your reply. You got a lot to learn about me. Maybe we could start tonight, 'cause I think I could be someone you like. Someone you like. Alright, ship in a bottle. You can fit everything you know in a bottle for you to show. Pick your brain apart and put it in, and build it again with needles and pens. Everything you have earned is a ship with blue waves crashing into it. But nothing can touch your happy thoughts anymore, with your glass ceiling, walls, and floor. Sailing on a ship in a bottle, anchor all your thoughts to the bottom, pulling ropes and pulling your head back to see what is breaking the foremast. You set sail alone, there is no crew, no one on the deck who can help you. This is all your own battle to win, this is your ship and you are the captain. Oh Captain, let's make a deal where we both say the things we both really feel. I feel scared and I'm starting to sink, and I only sink deeper the deeper I think. Oh Captain Deal. Oh Captain Deal. Oh Captain Deal. Oh. Scroll. There are red spots under your eyes from when you cry into the sky. Ocean waters rising above your neck. You feel the glass start to crack. Sailing on a ship in a bottle, water's leaking through holes in the bottom. Flying flags of ships that have long since sat at the floor of the sea. But in defense, you set sail alone. There is no crew, no one on the deck can help you. This is all your own battle to win. This is your ship and you are the captain. Oh captain, let's make a deal where we both say the things we both really feel. I feel scared and I'm starting to sink, and I only sink deeper the deeper I think. Oh captain, make up your mind, for the salt burns your eyes and you run out of time. Cause you're popping the cork, you get lost in your brain, you lose touch with all things that made you feel sane. Oh captain deal. Oh captain deal. Oh captain deal. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh captain, let's make a deal where we both say the things we both really feel. I feel scared and I'm starting to sink, and I only sink deeper the deeper I think. Oh captain, make up your mind, for the salt burns your eyes and you run out of time. Cause you're popping the cork, you get lost in your brain, and you lose touch with things that made you feel sane. Oh captain deal. Oh captain deal. Oh captain deal. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wasting your time, you're wasting mine. I hate to see you leaving, a fate worse than dying. Your city gave me asthma, so that's why I'm frickin' leaving. And your water gave me cancer, and the pavement hurt my feelings. Shout at the wall, cause the walls don't frickin' love you. Shout at the wall, cause the walls don't frickin' love you. There's a reason that Lennon puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason Lennon puts barriers on the rails. There's a reason Lennon puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason Lennon's put barriers on the rails. There's a reason Lennon puts barriers on the tube line. There's a reason they fail. Good job, Salem. All right, is there anybody around to read? I'll send y'all over to Kai. All right, thank you so much for coming to this stream. I appreciate you guys, and it was great to hang out with you. Drink water, stay safe, you're important. Have fun storming the castle. Think it'll work, it'll take a miracle. I We'll probably stream tomorrow. Not sure what I'll be doing, but I'll probably stream. Maybe. Honestly, I'm not guaranteeing anything there, but have a good time of day. Take care of yourself. As Ink would say, you're important and loved. You're important and important and valid and valuable and loved. Is that the order she says it in? Something like that. Good night, y'all. Love you.